What's happening, gamers? Aww. Gizmo looks like he's seen a lot of Gremlins. Oh wait, there's one right there! So anyway, it's time for more Gremlins goodness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's Gizmo time! Near the terrible festive trees. Ugh.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Stripe. Stay away from movie theater, Stripe. That's all I'm gonna say. So...
Oh, Gizmo gets to ride on it for a little bit.
Oh, Gizmo gets to be in the Polaroid? Or on the Polaroid,
Yep.
as the case may be.
So yeah, I was just gonna walk around for a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna get some more gold bricks today.
Bricks!
Just hang out, maybe talk about how amazing the 80s were and how terrible it is now.
Don't we always do that?
If we ever disappear, it means that the Kwings found a time machine and we went back to the 80s.
Oh my gosh.
I would go back to 1982. Then we'd have plenty of time. Actually, I'd go to 1979. Then we could have
still kind of be around
we could participate in all the 80s.
I would become like a super YouTube megastar when I was like in 2005. Hang out with James Rolfe. Although I'd be much older than James.
Or we could go back to, when did YouTube start actually?
2005.
Yeah, 2005. So we could actually go back to, well, we could go to the 90s, experience a little bit of the 90s, and then wait for YouTube to start. And then once it started...
Well, in the 90s, you could catch up on all the 80s movies and culture and stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah, because it would all be out on DVD by then. It would still be kind of cool.
No, DVDs didn't really start until the 2000s.
You're right. There were no DVDs.
They only would release one episode from a cartoon show on video.
Oh.
Mostly like the Christmas specials, like the He-Man Christmas special.
It would still
and things
be
like
cool.
That. Oh, yeah. You would also have things such as Blockbuster Video.
Also, I don't know why, but if I went back to the 90s, I don't know why, but I just want to carry a boombox on my shoulder and walk around.
That's 80s. That's 80s.
Oh, man. But I had people do that in my neighborhood growing up.
I don't know. If I was going to go back to the 1980s and live in as an adult, it would be the year 1986.
1986? Interesting.
Well, because all the good stuff came, like, you would have, like, reruns of Transformers on the air and He-Man and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I would get a job in early computers where I would be, like, a super guru that knew everything, you know, and I would only have to work, like, twice a week.
Wouldn't it be great to, like, get some kind of job where you predict the future, like, where you're like, oh, yeah, in like 10 years this is gonna happen, everyone would be like,
oh, yeah, I would play the lotto. I would. And I would...
yeah, write down the numbers.
The Russians being defeated by the U.S. team, bet on that. Because everybody thought the Russians were going to win that Winter Olympics.
That was insane.
The U.S. hockey team won. That was, like, so huge.
Well, did that just happen this year, right? Or...
Huh?
Oh, wait, are you talking about the 80s?
80s.
Oh, the 80s.
Ah,
oh
you
my
blew
gosh.
up.
That didn't happen this year. What am I thinking? I was like, what? I don't remember that happening recently.
No, go!
Yay! No, we didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
We didn't get the gold brick.
No gold.
We might have to try next time.
So...
The little car is kind of cute, but it seems like it's kind of slow.
You know, well, it's an RC car. You know where the RC car comes from now, though, right?
Yeah, you were showing me the clips of, the different clips of the most important parts in the movie.
Yeah, I mean...
And the way that Oh, sorry.
I get the feeling this just isn't going to work out for me.
Sorry, Supergirl.
That's okay.
The way that they were pronouncing it, I don't know if this is a New York thing or maybe that's just the way they pronounce it in the movie, but it did sound like Gremlins, the way they were pronouncing it. Even if it says Gremlins, the way they were pronouncing it sounded like Gremlins in the movie.
E.T. make good. So, just a reminder, those of you that are younger viewers, not E.T. Gremlins is kind of a horror movie.
Yeah,
there's there's cute aspects to it, but at the same time, it's got some very dark things.
I know, some of the scenes you were showing me, I was like, disturbing.
Yep.
Okay, why isn't it letting me hit this hammer?
Because it doesn't like Harley.
So I guess I'll just try Supergirl or something.
When in doubt, Supergirl's the way to go. But Harley's still pretty cool.
Well, at least I got to show Harley.
Yeah. So, after we finish the Gremlins set, whenever that is, we're gonna get back to Sonic, because a lot of you have been asking, hey, what's going on with Sonic? You guys didn't finish it. It's like, I'm terrible at the races. I'm so bad.
I forgot we had Emmett.
And there are a lot of people that want us to do Harry Potter and the DC Universe.
Yeah.
Like the Lego aspect of the DC.
Well, I might try the races because I've been practicing a lot. So I mean, maybe I could even try it. So we just have one more episode on that.
I don't think we have one more episode of Sonic though.
Oh no, not just one on Sonic, but
I brought a plant into work to put on my desk, and they said it was unauthorized. Crazy or what?
I don't know who that is, but hopefully it wasn't Kate. So Kate was the girlfriend in the first Gremlins for Billy, and I think she's in the second one. I don't remember. All I know is that Saruman the White is the villain in Gremlins 2, because he likes to experiment on Gizmo and Mookway.
oh
Mugways.
yeah, I know it was Saruman, the guy who played Saruman. That was pretty crazy. All right, I think we might try this again, but we're gonna need a faster car.
Wait, is it Saruman or Saruman? Wait, Saruman.
That's the same word, I think.
Then what's the big giant eye?
That's Sauron.
Okay, Saruman and Sauron.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the S's. It's the S's.
They add one more syllable for Sauron. I used to get that all confused too. Saruman and Sauron. So,
You could
yeah.
also, if you did go back to 1986, I mean, there's so many things you could invest in. Everybody thought that the Batman movie in 1989 was going to be a bomb. Like, it was going to destroy
Oh
everything.
yeah, you could invest in everything that
Invest
turned out
in
to be
everything
amazing.
Batman, and you would be
You
like,
could also go back and invest in Nintendo.
oh my gosh, yes, because 1985 was the release of Nintendo. 1986 is when it really... 1986 would be the best year, like, to go back in time and as an adult.
Because I don't know if everyone knew what Nintendo was all about and stuff, or what was going on with it and stuff.
Of course, wouldn't we be like 60 by the time YouTube came out? If we were like 30s?
We'd be like the coolest old people ever.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And we'd, I don't know, and we'd have our 80s references down pat.
You'd never forget them.
Yeah, because we live it.
Wow.
If only we could go back in time and de-age. That would be amazing.
I don't know.
And keep all our memories.
You'd be able to keep all your memories.
If you de-aged.
No. No, I mean, if you went back in time, you would still know everything that happened in the...
Like, what if we became, like... If we went back to the 80s and became, like, teenagers or something?
But then you would only know stuff from when you were a teenager.
No, I'd want to keep all my memories.
Although that would... If you still went back in time as a teenager, you still would be able to become, like, a multi-billionaire. Because you would still know certain things.
Exactly. I mean, look at kids today on the internet making jobs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for a certain character. I couldn't find it.
No big. I want you to destroy that tree.
Give it time, Kwing. Give it time. Alright, we're gonna have to find some gold bricks hanging around here.
So, thanks to the live streams, Amber got really good at looking around and using the map and stuff like that. And LEGO Dimensions is really growing on me. And
Oh, Gizmo, you are so cute. It's not too bright for you here, is it? Do you want some water? Oh, wait, bad idea, sorry.
No water. That's Supergirl, right?
Yeah, that is Supergirl talking. She can't stop talking about Gizmo.
Wait, are we doing the movie theater? We're doing the movie theater.
Yeah, we are.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I want to say thanks to people for helping me out with that live stream and stuff.
So now you know what movie they're watching, right?
Well, yeah, I do. They're watching Snow White
At Christmas time.
on Christmas Eve.
Isn't that...
When all the kids are in school. Yeah, but I mean, people were watching me play for... I don't know how many live streams they did. Like 3 of them.
Yeah, you did a bunch.
By helping me out, I mean watch me as I aimlessly flew around, whatever.
So I don't know why they have... I mean, of course they have to have this part, but this is like near the end of the movie. This is kind of a big scene.
Oh man, I should have waited.
No, that's okay.
Oh man, oh well, that's alright.
Although the way that Billy was moving those pipes, I mean, he wasn't really loosening them, he was tightening them, you know?
Oh right, yeah, we were watching that one guy talk about it. That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because loosening and tightening is always lefty-loosey, righty-tighty.
Although, you know, for a dyslexic, that is very challenging. Like,
lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Just
I know,
remember
but
that.
We
But
get
yeah,
our
you
left
get
and right
confused,
confused.
yeah. You know what's weird is like...
We use Gandalf.
It took me forever, because I have 2 younger brothers who are much older than me. They learned their left and right before I did. It took me forever. I had to write it exactly like on a piece of paper next to me, L and R.
I still can't really do it, and I wear a watch all the time, you know, for that one hand, but...
If you really, like, if you can't, Like, sometimes you can draw an L on your left hand or on your right hand for a while, and it helps. But it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, for dyslexic, it's just like really difficult because it's like, it's weird because people think, oh, why can't you just do it? But it's like, everybody's brain doesn't work the same, so.
It's also a lot of other advantages, too. You know, you didn't have, like, if you went back to 86, there wasn't a lot of terrorism. You could travel the world.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I would go everywhere that I would love to go that I can't go right now.
And you and I could sit on our awesome, like, what would be considered retro couch. Like,
I would also wear every color at once when I went outside.
You could get away with it.
Nobody would stare at me because it would be the 80s.
But just think of the things, I mean, that's what I love about this LEGO Dimensions thing is because we have the A-Team. The A-Team was big in the 80s. I don't think we have MacGyver, but Knight Rider's going to be in this.
See, these people did what Disney Infinity did not do, because Disney Infinity should have milked DuckTales, Kim Possible, everything that people love, and Warner Brothers was like, yep, they failed at that. We're doing that. We're milking everything that people love, all these beloved things then.
The only thing that LEGO Dimensions 2 or 3 that they should do, since they have all these toys, is give us a sandbox world to build in. And there you go.
What?
Yeah.
You mean like build with Legos in a sandbox world? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, but
I don't even know if that'd be possible.
Give more freedom than Disney Infinity did, because Disney Infinity had severe limitations of how much you could build.
Yeah,
and they never really improved it for any of the games.
Do you think they could actually make a sandbox thing?
Well, they have that whole Lego Worlds game coming out, like early 2017, but it doesn't have licensed characters.
Oh.
So it's like Lego Minecraft with Lego exclusive things. Like there'll be Lego City characters, but no Warner Brothers properties.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
There it is. Basically, that's Snow White.
It says that Stud Silver and the 7 something.
Yeah.
But it is weird when we were watching certain clips of it. I couldn't believe they were having kids in school on Christmas Eve.
It was the 80s.
But I thought sometimes we were. No, I don't know if we were in school on Christmas Eve.
Well, we were like drooling into cups in the early 80s. I mean, we were. I was very small. In fact, I don't even remember most of the...
Maybe I'm thinking the 90s then. So in the 90s, did we get out of school one day before Christmas, and then we'd have, like, the week of it after? I think that's how people do it today, though. You have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off, and then until New Year's you have off.
We got December 23rd off. Sometimes December 22nd.
In college, they give you, like, 15 days off sometimes.
College, they give you more time off.
It's crazy. Those college people are soft. No?
Rambo!
So cute! Now I know why he has a bandana!
Yeah, because they're spoofing Rambo. That's why he builds that compact bow out of paper clips.
Of course, I'm doing Eye of the Tiger from Rocky, but yeah, Rambo.
They parodied Rocky in one of the Gremlins movies, too.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, so
I love that.
You don't blow up the theater in this?
So he is Sylvester Stallone. Maybe we'll blow it up later, I don't know. Huh. That was the brick in there, so we didn't blow it up. That'd be amazing.
That'd be kind of dark to continue that scene.
Out of arrows.
Yeah, out of arrows. That's a good thing to end. Sorry about that.
Yeah, when you told me that people die in the movie, I was just like, wow.
People get destroyed badly. They get gremlined. There you go. And there's such happy music, too. It's like, it's a wonderful life, Mary. Gremlins!
I didn't realize they put so many different Christmas movies inside of it. Like, people are watching Christmas movies.
Steven Spielberg presents Christmas Nightmare.
It's not too bright here, is it? Do you want some water?
Man, Steven Spielberg did so much stuff back then.
The
No wonder
80s?
he's
Oh, yeah.
famous now.
I get the feeling this just isn't going to work out for me.
He's not just famous, Amber. He's a legend.
Yep.
So how do you feel about Legends of Tomorrow being the same day as The Flash now?
He told me to put everything I had into canned food.
2 hours of awesomeness, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I kind of like my awesomeness spread out through the week, but I'll take it.
I don't know.
I'll have one day of tremendous awesomeness, and the rest of the day I'll cry and wait for it again.
Well, I mean, you could watch Arrow the next day. Never mind.
Actually, it's probably...
No, don't travel. Don't travel. Just hit
I'm
circle.
not trying to.
Circle.
Oh, I just wanted to bring Michael J. Fox in for some reason.
Excuse me, you're Michael J. Fox?
No,
What?
I said... No, I don't think I said my, did I?
You said my Michael J. Fox.
Oh.
I'm glad Dean Cain isn't in this game.
Oh my gosh.
Really,
Oh,
Jake?
Really? It would be amazing if you... No, I mean, never mind. Sorry. You know who would be really awesome in this game? Actually, one of our viewers made some really awesome... I don't know if you saw them. I think I showed you, but I'll just show you again. Custom Lego figurines of us.
Oh, cool.
On his Instagram, and yeah, they're so amazing. Like, yours looks phenomenal, and mine's looks really adorable, and I love them. He also did other YouTubers, but I love the ones of us. It's so awesome.
I'll have to check that out. Instagram?
Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Oh, wait. Does Mike destroy glass too?
I think he does destroy glass. Yeah, I couldn't remember what his power was, but obviously it's not silver.
I mean, sorry, Marty.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, Marty.
B.A. Baracus will never let you down.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear Mr. T talk.
Unless you are on a plane, then he'll, you know. Because that's his one weakness.
I think Mr. T would love Christmas. Or he probably did. Oh wait, Mr. T's still around.
You know what I would do if I was a TV executive right now? Like, I mean, just so there'd be more Christmas spirit. You realize how many holiday specials there were in the 80s and 90s? And so many still aren't on DVD or digital? Like,
oh, wow.
Every show had a Christmas episode. Every show had at least one Christmas episode or Christmas specials. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
totally
you're right.
Different world now.
Well, you know, we are near... you're in Christmas, basically, state, Kwing, because there's Christmastown, Pennsylvania is Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
It's too far from here. So you could make a Christmas station where you do Christmas movies all year long. Or Christmas specials. That would be cool. I could totally picture you doing that.
I still want... Well, that's what I've always wanted to do, is get all the Christmas cartoon episodes.
Especially like He-Man and stuff. That was cool.
The Christmas special with He-Man, Thundercats.
You love the snow. You know,
I really wish I could sue Bing Crosby if he was still around, because did you know that he did something that wasn't really a thing? That song, White Christmas, there were not every single Christmas had a white Christmas. He gave this idea that you can't have Christmas without snow.
Oh, so it's like
just like we're experiencing now.
He made the idea like you needed it to be snowing to have Christmas, but in reality, most people
there weren't that many white Christmases even back then.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, they went to Vermont, so that's why.
There wasn't always snow in Vermont. Like back in the 30s and the 40s. Like his song White Christmas, I mean, it gave this idea.
It's like a dream.
Right.
He made like an idea. Like...
Now, there was definitely more White Christmases than back in the past, but if you look at the weather charts from the past like 200 years, and you know, even early on into our heritage.
You really analyzed the White Christmas thing.
Yes, because I've been getting less and less snow, and
you're just like, wait a second. I promised a White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
You think that's weird? I was watching my old Christmas videos from when I was a little kid, and my parents and grandparents were saying, even though there's no snow today, and this was the 90s, you know, they're like, it's projected to snow, and I'd be like, where's my snow? You know,
wow, so
even
you wanted snow when you were a little kid every year.
Mm-hmm. And I lived in upstate New York, near, you know, the.
You were so weird when I was. I mean, you're not weird. I mean, this is so weird because you and I are like have something else similar. Because when I was a little kid, okay, in Illinois, it would snow like a half an inch and then melt, like almost every year.
It snowed here. We had like a foot of snow before Christmas, and then it melted. It rained away.
Like, in
this
Illinois,
year,
it was like a dusting. Have you ever seen dusting of snow?
I remember the dustings.
Everything is white, but there is no volume. Like it doesn't, and then all the streets are icy. But that was it every year. So every year I'd watch pictures of people being snowed in over like 7 feet of snow over their house, and I would wish that I could do that and dig tunnels through the snow. And I would go out, and if there was enough snow, I'd build a snowman. Every year I would build a snowman. Every single year. I even built a snowman when you and I first got engaged and I came over to the East Coast. I built a snowman.
I remember that. That was the blizzard of 2005. I had to work then. Like, I worked at that one Christmas store.
Maybe I brought the snow with me. I don't know.
I think you did, because that was the biggest blizzard since like 1992 in the East Coast.
I wished to get snowed in, and I always was like, please let me live somewhere where I can snow in. That's why I either want to move to Alaska or northern Canada or
Pennsylvania is supposed to be like the one of the snowiest states, like next to Vermont, but
warm. And then you and I wanted more snow when we moved here from Massachusetts. But Massachusetts actually got more snow than us.
That's because it's near the water.
Yeah,
stuff like that. But, if we move to northern Canada, then we'll be complaining it snows too much.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
I will build a snowman every day, even in April.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of disappointed by that. So I was talking to my dad, and he said, in your lifetime, if you really think about it, you've only had 10 white Christmases. And I'm like, what? And it's like...
Really?
Yeah.
So you just dreamed for it every year, even though...
no, I would incorporate, because we would keep our Christmas tree up all year or early, so we'd start putting our Christmas tree up in November.
So as soon as you get your Christmas tree up, and it snows, and the Christmas tree is out, that kind of counts.
That's the memory that you make.
Yeah.
That's how you know Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
But I was like, 10 white Christmases, because we would get those weird dustings in Illinois that you were talking about, because most of the time...
I hated that.
Most of the time in upstate New York, and you remember this because we went to college in upstate New York together, it snowed a lot when we were in that little cabin.
You know what? My favorite thing about having snow, though, on Christmas, I mean, not to be weird, but... is that the fact that school would be closed. So when we would get the dusting and it was like 1/4 of an inch, that I would be like, oh, it's snowing! We're not gonna have to go to school! I'd be so excited, and then be like, oh no, school is still open. It didn't snow enough for it to be closed, and I'd be like, oh!
R.I.P. headphone users.
It got my hopes up.
Alright, well, at least there's snow in this Lego game, and it's very peaceful. Anyway, guys and girls, in the comment section below, tell us your best memory of snow, and we'll see you tomorrow with more LEGO Dimensions Gremlins! God bless and happy gaming!
See ya!
Snow, snow.